Hello, my name is Amy Majors. My final presentation will be over smartboard technology. What is smartboard? What is a smartboard? A smartboard is an interactive touchscreen whiteboard that can enhance lessons in the classroom and provide access to online resources, as well as offer lesson enhancements that are curriculum specific. They've more or less replaced the chalkboard, which, as most of us who have actually had a chalkboard know, that's pretty much a blessing. This is an actual photo of a smartboard. They're gonna vary. Actually, some of them can be actually put on the wall with a projector overhead, or it can look very different. But this is probably the best graphic I could show to kind of cover all of the basics, the front projector, etc. Origins of the smartboard. Smart Technologies introduced the first smartboard interactive whiteboard in 1991, and the boards are now used in classrooms, lecture halls, group meetings, and presentations across the world. Also important to note that the many churches and synagogues are actually using this during worship as well. Intel Corporation was interested in the idea and actually became a minority investor in 1992, so 1 year after the creation they were invested. The first smartboard connected to an LCD panel and a computer running integrated program designed to function as a large display screen. In 1992, SMART introduced the rear projection smartboard. In 1999, they designed the first smartboard for plasma screens. In 2003, the flat panel displays were marketed. From 2005 to 2008, Smart Technologies created a more sophisticated software kit and drastically enhanced the use of the smartboard. Newer versions and additional training are added often. Smart continues to lead the market in smartboard technology. Smartboard versus chalkboard. Chalkboards can create a mess, and the content can often be difficult to read. As far as many of us have had instructors who have written in cursive, that's a little difficult to read, especially with a child with a vision problem. And it's, you spend a lot of time with the chalkboard actually cleaning it and all this. This is just class time that can be actually used for learning. Well, I put that a smartboard simply utilizes files that are on a computer and close quickly, leaving more time for learning as opposed to erasing. Chalkboards can cause issues with allergies in some students due to the residue of chalk. Smartboards are obviously allergy-free. Chalkboards are generally very boring to children. A smartboard offers endless levels of creation to appeal to all types of learners. Smartboard in the classroom. It can motivate students. The modern essence of the smartboard will generally drive students to pay attention as it reaches different levels of intelligences. It even accommodates the tactile learner with the ability to move images. And this is moving images within the smartboard learning. Simplify learning. Images are transferred to a screen by a camera versus the old style of the projector image with the mirrors reflecting, etc. It also makes referencing different material as easy as clicking a button. The smartboard also offers immediate access to the internet. Popularity among users. Smart Technologies is the dominant figure in this type of technology and widely used by corporations and teachers. There is an abundance of resources available if one should have any questions or want additional ideas to utilize the machine. Highly engaging. Students and teachers will use the smartboard by touch, much like modern phones, iPads, etc. The modern student should be well versed in such use. The smartboard is also being linked to a lower dropout rate among users due to the interaction. Smartboard in the classroom. Saving documents. The Smartboard allows documents to be saved for a later date. This is useful if a student has to miss a class or if the teacher wishes to use a set of notes for a later date. Boost interactive learning. This is absolutely my favorite. Smartboards benefit in the classroom through enhancing interactive learning among students. This is because every person in the classroom can actually utilize the smartboard at once. For instance, many smartboards normally permit the input from 3 or 4 computers. The other advanced smartboards come with the useful finger or pen systems that enable multiple students directly write on them. Since there are separate workspaces or several toolbars provided on the smartboards, students can work together during a presentation or a lecture. This is especially useful for classes that only have a single computer.
Technology. It can transform teaching and learning in extraordinary ways. But what does it take to make that transformation? To take that first step toward creating inspiring learning spaces that help you get incredible results? The most important factor is that you've got to make it easy for teachers and for students, because success depends on their ability to absorb technology quickly. Easy to use for me is when something works on their side.
Students are excited about it and willing to take risks. They'll come to the front of the class and participate, and it makes my life easier too.
Very important for my classroom technology to be easy for myself and for students to use, so that we can continue using it on a daily basis, and we can trust that things will run smoothly every time. With every product we create, we ask this question: is it innovative? Is it inspiring? Is it useful? And most importantly, we ask at every step of the way, is it easy? We won't compromise on this point. Our products have to be easy to use and easy to use together. It's the main reason why teachers have made our Smartboard interactive whiteboard the most widely used interactive whiteboard in the world. So what makes the Smartboard easy to use? That's simple. It has 3 unique features that help teachers deliver inspiring lessons that engage students in extraordinary ways. Touch recognition, the pen tray, and smart notebook software. What is touch recognition? It's the newest feature in our Smartboard interactive whiteboards. With touch recognition, you can use a pen to write, a finger to navigate, or a palm to erase. Touch recognition lets you automatically switch between ink, touch, and eraser mode, and there are no extra buttons to press or extra tools to pick up. Writing and erasing is exactly the same. If you're not familiar with Smartboard, all you have to do is open a notebook and you can access the same things that you would use either on a whiteboard or a chalkboard. When the Smartboard is very intuitive, you just have to walk over to it, use your finger, pick up the pen, very easy.
I think that's part of the intuitiveness that comes with this technology. I know that when I press something or click something, it's going to open up, and I trust it to work properly.
Another unique feature that makes the Smartboard interactive whiteboard easy to use is the pen tray. The pen tray works like a chalkboard. Pick up a black pen and write notes in black. Pick up a blue pen and write notes in blue. Even if the pens go missing, because the technology is in the pen tray and not the pen, you can still keep using the board. And since students can use any tool on the board surface to write, it's accessible for all people. What's great about the Smartboard is that if the pens go missing, you're able to use other writing tools, the pen feature, highlighter, as well as other options for writing. Use your finger, as well as ruler or any other object. In addition to touch recognition and the pen tray, the Smartboard interactive whiteboard comes with software that has set the standard for how lessons are delivered, created, and managed. Smart Notebook software lets you add interactivity to lessons with a powerful set of education tools and resources. Whether you're starting from scratch or using one of our ready-made lesson activities, Smart Notebook Software's simple interface makes it easy to choose the right tool. The benefit to Notebook usability and the programs that students and myself use is that they already know the layout of the program, the icons and things are all very simple. When it comes to the Smartboard Interactive Whiteboard, our first goal is to make it easy for teachers and for students. Whether it's touch recognition, the pen tray, or Smart Notebook software, we're always looking for ways to help everyone get the most out of classroom technology.
Now that I have the smartboard in the classroom, it's fun. The students are way more involved in their own way.
It has made a difference in engagement, made a difference in student confidence. All of the kids are involved and participating frequently. It's just created a positive atmosphere. The software creates extraordinary moments every day. Students are looking at engaged, they want to participate, and they don't want to stay after school until I have to use the software. Simplicity doesn't come easy. It takes hard work. It takes a lot of research. It takes the feedback of hundreds of thousands of educators. And it takes years of experience testing and perfecting education solutions. We think it's worth the effort. Because it's smart, we believe in creating something extraordinary in your classroom.
Here are some links to maximize the Smartboard use. The exchange of the Smartboard technology material. This website actually brings you to where you can do lesson plans with other teachers or add your own. So it's a pretty interesting site. Pull up. This is good to go through, and whatever you're teaching, you can click down here at the bottom and it will actually go through those resources with you. So going back, another interesting, and these other two are very similar to that. Another interesting, and we're not going to play the video, but if you'll come to this site, it actually brings you to Smartboard training, and I'm going to make sure I pause that. It actually brings you to an instructional training. So if you are learning about the Smartboard, that would be a good resource for you to go to. Okay. Here is my bibliography. These are all within this PowerPoint. All of these are hyperlinked that actually connect to a website where I gained a lot of this information for my project and my reflections. And that will conclude my presentation. Thank you.